Hey you guys, it's me, Miss Nina. I know it's late night and we don't usually do this that often, but due to the circumstances, people just utilizing their time however they want to try to uplift everybody else. So I'm utilizing this time for whoever might be up. Y'all, this is me raw and uncut, no makeup, no nothing. I'm just at work. Doing what I do. My patient is asleep. Him and his little beautiful self. He sleeps. So if y'all hear a machine go off, I got to go. But it is what it is. You know, I let his mom know what I was going to do tonight, and it just feels good to have the kind of job that I have. I'm able to deal with a family that loves me, and I love them. That's just one of my jobs. Everybody know how I do. You know what I mean? But when you get it, when you have a job like I do with one of them, and your patient's family becomes like your own family, you don't leave them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just like my family, so I'm here. It's nothing I wouldn't do for him or his parents. But anyway, let me let y'all know about how my day went. First of all, I want to thank God for the outpouring of love from Terry Powell and her husband, because as you guys know, my husband, he is one of the associate pastors at Trinity AME Church in Goultown. He works underneath of Pastor Michael Keene, and we try to do our best if there's anybody that needs food anywhere, within our community or whatever, just out in the community, period, whether it's for church or whether you have a need or whatever. We definitely try to make sure that we can help people. And Terry Powell and her husband answered the call today, and I was out, I worked like 16 hours yesterday, and I still went out and delivered food all day. So I just want to say thank you to those who are assisting us to assist others. God is, even in the times, you get to see how people are and who they really are in the times of need. People that'll show up, people that'll do for other people, and they don't even have to know them. Just the outpouring of love is just wonderful. Hey you guys, hey John, how you doing? Hey Brandon, Dominique, Nelson, how you guys doing tonight? Ike, how y'all doing? I was just on here just giving a little bit of my testimony of how things going, even though we're in a shut-in situation. I'm in a medical field, so I can come out and go to work. I can go out and take care of other people. I can do what I need to do to help my community, and I'm thankful for that. But I'm also thankful for the people that show up to help me help my community. God is good. He just is. He is. You put your trust and your faith in Him, and you see what happens. Regardless of what your situation is, it's going to turn itself around. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, I have a book. That's right, Miss Nina has a book. It's called Miss Nina's Oh So Real Spiritual Sisterly Inspirations. And a lot of you have ordered it. I want to say thank you to everybody who has ordered it, but some of you don't know exactly what's going on in the book, so I'm utilizing this time, late night, to just let y'all know what's going on. I think that during times of good, bad, indifference, whatever, we all need some things, some kind of uplifting in our life. So I sat down and I said, what are the things that I need? Love you too, Brandon. I'm like, what are the things that I need when times get rough? And I said, you need a little bit of laughter, you need a whole lot of love and a lot of understanding, and you need a whole lot of things to inspire you and motivate you to move on. So I comprised my book, and I'm gonna read a couple of passages, and these are just inspirational quotes. I'm gonna let y'all know how it is when you consider yourself a real boss. I know a lot of people be like, oh, I'm a boss. Let me tell you how real bosses do it. Real bosses don't sleep when they're building major businesses, because they gotta make sure everything is right. That means family, that means businesses, that means anything that you're involved in. When you're a real boss, you make sure you give it your all. Real boss it ain't just about the things that you see on the outside. Real boss starts from the inside. That's where real boss starts at. It don't have nothing to do with the car you driving. It don't have nothing to do with that. It don't have nothing to do with the house you living in. A real boss is somebody that has loyalty, integrity, somebody that'll help other people, somebody that'll be there, and help their community, somebody that'll just do the right thing. That's what real bosses is made of. So that was one of the quotes. Another one: success is achievable no matter what has happened to you. If you're motivated enough to take a chance and to make a change that negative into a positive outlook. That's some real stuff. People will throw all kind of stuff your way, but what you gotta learn how to do, you have to learn how to take everything that they say and figure out what's good about it and what's bad about it. And the things that's good about it, you use them. I don't care where they come from. Excuse me. Even your enemy can give you some good advice, and they don't even know it. I'm dead serious about that. Even your enemy can give you good advice, and they don't even know it. So you just have to be aware at all times of things that's going on with you and your surroundings. I remember the day I wrote this, I was like, good day, beautiful people. There are many valid reasons for us to be impacted by negative situations in our lives sometimes. But the reality is, we must be stronger than that problem, because giving too much to that situation can cost you a lot in life. In the end, there are only two ways it will go down. Either you win or you lose. You have the power to win. It's been inside you all the time. Just let it go. Love you guys and be strong. That's right. Do you know something? We all have the power. We have the power to do so many things. So if you have the power to win, why do you allow people to take it away from you? I'm just saying. I'm not allowing anybody the power to take anything away from me. If God gave me the power, the strength, the energy, and the motivation to do things with my life, why would I let another man or another woman take it away from me? Think about it, you guys. You know what I'm saying? You never let anybody take anything away from you, especially the stuff God gave you. You protect it at all costs. And I mean that, like for real. You don't let nobody take nothing away from you. I don't have no coronavirus, y'all. I got allergies. I'm like, Miss Nina sniffling. Is she all right? Is she sick? No, babies. I got allergies. A lot of y'all got allergies too. Y'all just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And this coronavirus is scaring everybody. So trust me, if you're feeling that bad, get yourself checked out. But also, if you know it's not that bad, please don't just be running out there, knocking down your nerves and going crazy over some stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Everybody don't have the coronavirus. And make sure that you just do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people scare themselves half to death. If you know you've been doing the right thing and you've been, staying in the house and doing the things you're supposed to be doing, and you don't have a fever and you don't have any of the other symptoms, then, pretty much you're going to win this thing out. Just make sure that you do what you're supposed to be doing. That's all. I see a lot of people out here chilling, gathering, and all that kind of stuff. Your life is on the line. Trust me, when all this is over with, you save them, hugs and kisses for your friends. Then, right now, the best thing you could do for your friend is stay away from them. That's love right there. Because if you love me, stay away from me right now. I'm telling you the truth. Don't come talking about, I love you, Miss Nina, giving me hugs and kisses, and you don't know whether you got something wrong or not. Love me enough to leave me alone right now, and I'm going to do the same for you, okay? We'll talk just like this right here. Anyhow, let's move on. I remember this day, too. I was like, my new slogan, successfully designed. Yes, we all are. Just tap into your strengths and work hard. You'll see just how unique you really are. We all have something different and good to offer the world. Every last one of us. Do you realize, have you tapped into your energies yet? Or tapped into your talents? Have you done that? Do you know that you have something that you can contribute to this world? There's something really, really good. And if you do, don't be afraid to show it. I can almost guarantee you guys that when this is all over with, it's going to be some people that have developed their own businesses that's out there being, engineering things from their living room, basically to try to make money or just passing the time, and they came up with some great ideas that they're going to be able to utilize out there now to make a living. So what I'm saying is, it's a lot of people that's home right now and they're depressed because of their job situations or whatever, but use, like they say with a woman, use what you got to get what you want. I'm telling everybody, use what God gave you to get what you want, because every last one of us have a talent. We all do. We just have to tap into it. You know what I'm saying? I have thought about, because I sing and all this other kind of stuff, I thought about doing, concert online. I see everybody's done that. But I have something else in mind. And I'm going to challenge every last one of you guys to follow me. I'm doing something tomorrow afternoon. So if you follow me, you'll see what it is. Y'all going to have so much fun. And it's a game that I made up. But trust me, I hope it spreads, because it's going to be something to make everybody laugh. And that's all I want. I just want to make people laugh and make people happy during this time. When I go through and I'm, scrolling through and I'm seeing stuff that's made me happy or made me laugh, I make sure I let that person know you made my day, because it's a lot of things that can mess us up now. A whole lot of stuff that can put us in depressive moods, and people just getting all messed up and anxious because they closed up in the house. But while you're there, think about your life. Think about some things you want to do. And for real, if your life was to end today, were you satisfied with all the things that you did while you were here? If you are not satisfied, I encourage you to change your life when this is done with. And you go out there and do all the great things that you ever wanted to do. Put that into action. Because none of us never know when our day will come. So make sure that you put your wishes and your dreams and your thoughts into action for yourself. You can't do nothing but fall. And if you fall, you can get right back up again and do it all over again as many times as you need to, so you can win. I'm not one of those people that believe in, 3 strikes and you out. I'm the kind of person that believes in you strike as many times as you have to hit a home run. And if you don't hit a home run the first time you actually hit the ball, you keep on hitting it. That ball will go further every time. So I just believe that all of us should do the best that we can, to make the life that we want for ourselves and for others. Like I have lupus. I usually don't come on here without my makeup and stuff on, because I use concealers and stuff to cover, the marks on my face from lupus. But sometimes you gotta be like, the hell with everybody else. This is just me. This is what I deal with every day. And either you love me or you don't. How I am. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm always trying my best to look my best, because that's just me. But when I want to just be Miss Nina and be real with everybody out there, and I come on here without no makeup on, and if you love me, you're going to accept me no matter how I look. That's how that's how I feel about it. If you love me, you accept me how I am. So I encourage y'all to just, if you feel as though you wasn't a nice person before, be one now. You know what I'm saying? Make some changes. If you feel as though you could work on yourself in any kind of way, you're stuck in the house right now. Self-reflect. You know what I mean? And keep it moving. I'm being honest about everything that I'm saying right now, because there's no reason for me not to be. It is like late at night, and if you sitting up watching me, you ain't got nothing to do either. So I'm encouraging you to either listen or keep scrolling. It is what it is. Anyway, I also remember when I wrote this one. As you can see where my book is going at, I'm a very motivated person, so I try to motivate other people. But one of my passages was, a new day holds so many possibilities. Before today is over, try something new. Be open to learn so you can encourage someone else to grow as well. Be blessed. You know what I'm saying? And another one, let God guide you in all things. He will fix things that you never thought were even salvageable. His grace and mercy are amazing. They are. God's grace and mercy are amazing. We take it for granted that we have another day. Some people didn't wake up today. They didn't wake up yesterday. It's people that are leaving here. And, in the course of a couple of weeks, there's been many, many, many lives that have been lost. If those people could have known this was coming and did it all over again, I'm quite sure most people would do something different with their life. So while we all have a second chance from minute to minute, I encourage everybody to self-reflect. And if it's something that you can do to change things that things you know you need to work on. How you deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? How you treat people, how you talk to people, stuff like that. You know, I mean, if it's some things that you need to change, don't be too proud to change. You know, you might not have that opportunity again. Either you gonna go or they gonna go. See, a lot of people didn't realize that I was actually conversating with people on their deathbeds. Because in my case, I don't feel as though I need to tell everybody my business. I talk to who I talk to, and that's it. You know what I mean? And I encourage all of you guys to keep your business under wraps too. People will take what they think they know, and they'll spill the tea all over the place. And guess what? It be the wrong flavor. Ain't got no sugar in the tea. All messed up. They didn't even know what they was talking about. So you know what you do? Keep your business to yourself. And when you come on social media, you speak on that which God will allow you to speak. And you be an encouragement to people. And that's what you do. Because once stuff is out in social media, it's hard to take it back. You know, it's all over the world. And you might have been upset at that particular period of time. But then after you have regained your senses and you see what you wrote about somebody or what you said about somebody, and it's all out there all over the world, how you supposed to take that back? So you got to be careful, even in your maddest moments or your, you know, being pissed off with people or whatever, but be careful what you say, because some things you can't take back. You just can't, and it's a shame, because some people honestly want to take stuff back, but it's too painful for other people just to let it go like that. Because if you're gonna, at one thing, if you're gonna do that to somebody in public, make sure you apologize to them publicly too. If you're gonna try to shame somebody publicly, make sure when you go to apologize to them, you apologize to them publicly on Facebook, just like you try to shame them. That's what you do, because otherwise it means nothing. You know, it really does. It means nothing. When you believe in God, life hits different. The challenges we face strengthen us. The successes we achieve enable us to help others. Most definitely, you may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. And there's nothing wrong with being a little selfish. At the end of the day, you must always still look out for yourself. You know, people don't think that being selfish is right sometimes, but sometimes we have to preserve that which God gave us, and that's our life. And self-preservation should always, and I mean always, God gave us this life. So if he gave us this life, he wants us to protect it and keep all the things that will threaten it, all the negative stuff, keep it out. It's a time for positivity and rebuilding now. When all of this stuff goes down, do you realize we gotta rebuild life as we know it all over again? Because most of us have been through something that we never even knew existed. We never even been through stuff like this. What about our children? You know, they have experienced something right now that's may devastate them for the rest of their life. They'll be scared. Gonna have to do a lot of embracing people, a lot of loving people back to happiness, back to, you know, trust, and back to letting their fears go all over again. And that's a hard task for somebody. And if you're not already equipped with God enough to be able to help others, then you got to make sure that you're selfish and help yourself first. You got to make sure that you start praying for yourself, and then you can help other people. Because don't lead, like they say, if you lead a horse to water, that won't make him drink it. You can also lead people to mud, and they will drink it. If that's all the choices they have, and that's all they got to eat, if you lead them to mud, they'll try to survive off of it. So have to be careful what we are feeding people. And if you can't feed people anything good, then remove yourself from the situation, because we will be held accountable. I promise you that. You know, it's nothing wrong with being kind. Nothing wrong with it. You know, we reap what we sow. So maybe if we try sowing some good seeds, then we'll see some better outcomes in our life. Never allow dramatic people to introduce drama into your life. It might not leave just because they left. Ooh, that's a deep one. Somebody called me up. They was like, Miss Nina, where you get that from? I said, life taught me that. What you talking about? I wrote from real experiences. Like, come on now. Come on now. Just because, when you allow people to come into your life, they might leave a little something when they gone. It's hard for you to get rid of. So be careful who you let come in and out your life. If it threatens the way that you are, and it threatens the goodness in you, make sure that you protect yourself. Protect all of that stuff. I'm telling you right now, if you have fed yourself and planted good seeds, and you fed yourself God's word, and you fed yourself with everything you needed to continue to grow, don't start taking in stuff that is going to have a negative impact on your growth, and stunting the seeds that you planted. Don't let anything come and do that. So and my last one, don't wake up every day regretting the fact that you were never motivated enough to work on living your dreams. That's nobody else's job but yours. It's your job. If you the only person standing up for yourself in a room full of people, and you know that you're holding on to something good, fight for it. Fight for it. Don't let your dreams go down the drain. Don't let your dreams go unrealized. Don't let anybody stunt your dreams while they're busy living their own. So anyway, this has been my midnight moment. Just passing the time on by, I hope y'all got something out of this. If you didn't, thanks for keeping me company. You know what I'm saying? And if you did, I love you and I hope you can use it. I made my husband some sweet potato pies today. And guess why? Just because I knew it would make him happy. But I didn't know he was going to sit there and eat them both up. So too much of a good thing can hurt somebody. You gotta be careful what you doing for somebody. Don't give them to us. I made 2 sweet potato pies today, and when I came to work, it was still 1.5 sweet potato pies left. I bet you it ain't none when I get home. That's okay, but then it's not okay. I love him enough to make him happy, but we still gotta keep this weight off, even after we get out of this shut in. So I think I'm gonna start making him some vegetables or some fruit or something like that. But anyway, I will tell you this: it was sugar free. It was sugar free. Them pies was banging, and it was sugar free. So I'm gonna also be giving everybody some great sugar free pie recipes. No, I'm not diabetic, and neither is he. But we don't want to be either. So it comes a time where you got to start making better choices and taking care of yourself. So I'm going to start posting, maybe even doing some taste tests. So if you open up your mailbox and see a piece that Miss Nina done sent you, make sure you let me know how you liked it. Anyway, I got to get back to work. It's been good. It's been nice. I love you guys. Thank you so much for keeping me busy tonight. I love y'all. Until next time, that's been our time. Peace.